So today we are going to do the exercises and question answer of chapter 3, migration. Okay, so here we will start with the exercises. FIB. So these are the FIBs. Fill in the blanks. Rural urban migration occurs within a country and is also known as internal migration. Okay, internal migration means when people move rural to urban or urban to urban areas, okay, in a country. And second is features of home countries that create pressure to migrate to another country are push factor. Okay, and C is emigration is the movement of people out of a country. And D is rural to urban migration is connected with the migration of labor and career change from agriculture. And Delhi receives the highest inflow of migrants in urban India. Migrants means people who move from one place to another, who settle down from one place to another are migrants. And these are matchings, and these are true and false. So come to the question answer section. This is question 4th. What is internal migration? So the answer of this question is internal migration. Question number 4A. On page number 35, this is here. This is question number answer 4A. What is internal migration? Basically, the internal migration when people move from rural to urban or urban to urban within a country. Okay, so that is internal migration. And 4th B. Next question is the movement of nomadic tribes considered to be migration? So it is not a migration. Question number 4th B. So for this, page number 34 or 43, sorry, page number 43. This is nomadic tribes also move from one place to another. However, their movement is seasonal and therefore does not come under migration. Okay, and the next question number C. What is the positive aspect of rural urban migration? So the positive aspect of rural urban migration, page number 36. Here, this is one positive aspect of rural urban migration is that once these migrants settle in the cities, they send home money that could contribute to the development of their village. Okay, so this is the positive aspect of rural urban migration, that the people who settle on the urban areas can send the money to their home villages. So next question is D. What is brain drain? So what is brain drain? Page number 40. For this, page number 40. This is, so this whole paragraph brain drain. Okay, And fourth E. Next question, what are the repercussions of mass migration? So we'll do this question later. First go to the question number F. 4F. 4F is how does mass migration affect rural development? So rural development, page number 36. So page number 36, this is rural development. This paragraph is question 4F. And next question is 4G. State two reasons for urban to urban migration. So on page number 37, two reasons for urban to urban migration. This is job opportunities, transfer from one location to the other, change of job and higher salary and perks, and education, moving for higher studies and then eventually settling down in the same city. So these two reasons for urban to urban migration. And 4H, what is the meaning of rural depopulation? So rural depopulation, 4H. This is 4H. Okay, rural depopulation. And 4I, question number 4I. Here, this is, so identify the push and pull factors in the following situations that influence a person's decision to migrate. Means why people migrate from one place to another, why they settle down from one choose another place to settle down. So here first is better job opportunities. So this is a pull factor, means this attracts people. Low wages, this is a push factor, because of the low wages people move from there, move from the places. And political instability, this is also a push factor. Higher standard of living, so pull factor. So all these I have mentioned over here, what are the pull and what are the push factors. So do these things. And now question number 5, answer the following questions in detail. 5A. So what are the three outcomes of rural urban migration? So 5A is page number 35. This is rural urban migration result in following three outcomes. This adding, so from here and from here to here, skilled adult and missing are missings. So these are the outcomes of rural urban migration, means urban growth, urbanization and rural depopulation. And fifth B, what is the difference between push and pull factors? So difference between push and pull factors here, this is on page number 34. This is the answer, fifth B, push factor, pull factors. So these are the differences. And fifth C, what are the push factors that influence the decision of person to migrate? So 5C, the answer of 5C on page number 41. So on page number 41. So these are the push factors, and 5D, these are the pull factors. These are. And next question, 5E, differentiate between the following: immigration and emigration. So basically, immigration when people move in a country, and emigration when people move from a country. So page number 34. So this is emigration and immigration. Okay, these are the differences. And next is rural to urban migration and urban to urban migration. Rural to urban migration. So page number 35. This is rural to urban migration. From here to here, and urban to urban migration. Urban to urban migration on page number 37, urban to urban migration. This is, so right from here to here. Okay, urban to urban migration, and this job opportunities, education and healthcare facilities. These 3 points also. And next question, and find out the last three answers, like here. Okay, so find the answers of F and G, and also the third part of fifth question. So we have completed the exercise and question and answer.